Off the Beaten Path. Off the Beaten Path. Brand new country. And we're not talking that top 40 crap either. This is where you can hear great singers and songwriters, and they just don't have the backing when it comes to labels. Guest interviews and everything from pop country to bluegrass and folk to hip hop. This is Off the Beaten Path.
Off the Beaten Path with me, Ben Merritt. Again, it is Live Music June. I'm supposed to put this episode up last week. I had some major internet issues at home, which is where I do most of my recording. Actually, the wall, for some reason, that hosts my router and my modem decided to lose power. Thankfully, it is a completely different wall than the computer is on. But for some reason, yeah, just no power to the actual internet devices in my apartment. So, thankfully, rewiring has been done, and everything is back up and running. So, huzzah! That just means that we missed a week. The first time ever in 2+ years, I've missed a week for the show, and I apologize for that. So, but this week was worth it. Don't you worry. We got live show from the Dead Pigeons. And again, I'm just going to let that roll. We got Drew Peterson, the lead singer and songwriter from the Dead Pigeons, coming up in a little bit as well. So here we go. Here's the Dead Pigeons live from the Minocqua Brewery here on Off the Beaten Path with me, Ben Merritt.
Been gone for so long now, it's getting hard to see, and I've been gone for so long now. Don't know how to be in one place. It's good to see your face, again, my friend. Just like the moon shining, yes, both know that we come around again. I spent a lot of time on a strange and windy road, and I've been down and held up, left out in the cold, but I've seen a million wildflowers grown straight through that smoke cracks. They've been beat down and broken, but I know I got a heart just like that. And I said, hold on, darling, 'cause no, we're almost there, and I can hear them calling their sweet smelling here. Don't wanna go to heaven, 'cause I ain't got no friends there. We keep searching, won't be nothing left to find. We keep moving, ain't no time dying. Just like a moon shining, guess both know that we come around again. And I said, hold on, darling, 'cause no, we're almost there, and I can hear them calling their sweet smell in the air. Don't wanna go to heaven, 'cause I ain't got no friends there. We keep searching, won't be nothing left to find. We keep moving, ain't no time dying. And I said, hold on, darling, 'cause no, we're almost there, and I can hear them calling their sweet smell in the air. Don't wanna go to heaven, 'cause I ain't got no friends there. We keep searching, won't be nothing left to find. We keep moving, ain't no time dying.
Hey, thanks, folks.
Seems clear you don't want me here no more. Try to stay away 'cause we do better with in or else a wife. And came home and I found again all my stuff piled out the door. Saying, when's the last time you even took a shower? you stank, you're never around. You helpless, hopeless little clown. Take a bath, I hope you drown and try to can't do this anymore. Smile to understand, that's true. The worst I did is not to be what you wanted me to be. For you killed me. Can't you see? I walk the streets going back and forth, just dreaming maybe I'll go back up north, so I can feel just a little more than I can see my breath again. I'll move out west to San Francisco. I'll find a big cathedral. I'll paint a big old fresco. I'll picture Mother Mary, but the face is really yours. Now the second, the poor can come from miles around. I pray to you to heal their sickness. Fall down to knees and beg forgiveness. Say, oh please, and I'll bear witness. I'll say, yeah, she's long suffering, she's been with me. You can come to them in their darkest hour. Yeah, you can say, hey, I can feel your pain. See that man, he tried to love me in vain. In the end, he just drove me insane. But I'm so good, I still let him try. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna hide. You're gonna look, but you won't find me. I'm gonna be where you won't be. You're gonna find by anything. High or near far, you're never gonna know who you are. High or near far, you're never gonna know. You take the highway, I'll take low. You settle down, baby, watch you go. You build it up so big and tall. You have the papers say you own it all. But all you have you never hold. So cold, but you think it's gold. All that you have you never hold. So cold, but you think it's gold. Gold and silver, how they shine. Still your heart and clouds your mind. Fill your pockets and weigh it down. And you spend your life chasing around. You want it, worry, make you all your happiness is all you sold. And tell the only thing left true. There's nothing left to you. high over near far, never gonna know you. High over near far, never gonna know you.
Well, thanks.
Spend my days with a woman kind, smoke my stuff and drink. Oh my wine. Made up my mind, gonna make a new start. Going to California with an aching heart in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there, loving her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on bits and break. Never let him take the whole same. The sea was red and the sky was gray. Wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains in the can start to tremble and shake. Children of the sun began to wake. Watch out. Looks like the wrath of the guy's got a punch on the nose and it's starting to flow. I think I might be sinking. Draw me a line if I reach it in time. Meet you up there where the path runs straight in. High. Say I found a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Follow the line. Right away, I mirror at the footsteps of dawn. Trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on a hill in a mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
I think that was a Led Zeppelin tune.
Here's a new one. Whether you run or hide, whether you search, find, well, it comes back around again. Yeah. Went west to California, ended up in Arizona, somehow wound up in Tennessee. Some words best unspoken, sometimes bitter broken. Where you is where you wanna be. And I remember one mid-December, darkest hills and the snow. And it seemed to me if there's a better place to be, I didn't really want to know. Yeah. Been a long time since y'all been home. Long to see you, my friend, my friend. And every time I gotta go, I really want you to know that should see you again.
Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt. I am on the road. Well, kind of. I'm back in studio, but I was on the road to record the band that I've got on the line right now. This is Drew from the Dead Pigeons. Drew, how are you, sir?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. So far, so good on the live music, by the way. We've been listening to about half of the music that I got recorded, and we're going to wrap it up with a little bit more here in just a little bit. But, Drew, I wanted to take a little bit to introduce you as the band besides the music, because everybody, is listening to the music already. So let's pick the brains of the brains behind the Dead Pigeons, all right?
Right on.
There we go. Traditionally here on the podcast, though, I've got a couple icebreaker questions, so here it is. Question number 1, where are you right now?
Right now, I'm on my step at my cabin.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't have to be too specific, because if it's a place that you frequent quite often, we don't want anybody that, goes there to find you.
Yeah, well, it's pretty hard to find them. It's up north in Minnesota. So
Oh.
it's,
All right.
Yeah.
Up in the Arrowhead or something?
no, not that far. Just we live just north of the cities.
Okay. Well,
A
cool.
little crappy cabin.
You can say that because this is on the internet. You could say worse than that if you wanted to. So
Oh, right on.
there you go. And then, Drew, second question, and this is the one that I really like to get the answer to. This one is a rotating question. This is the third version of this question. If we were to hit eject on a CD player or turn on your, MP3 player right now, or even in your guys' case, probably look at the record player, what would be the last thing that you were listening to?
Last thing I was listening to on my trip into the cities last was Thin Lizzy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of plays perfectly into some of the stuff that you guys play at your live shows, so that makes sense, actually.
Yeah. But people are always surprised at the music I listen to. I don't actually listen to a lot of bluegrass. It's more eclectic.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to keep your spectrum broad, kind of. I mean, it's a good way to keep your influences growing and always kind of fine tune your own sound. So,
Yeah.
there you go. All right, well, we got
Plus,
Drew. Oop. Go ahead, sir.
No, that's right. No, I was just gonna say it also gets a little boring to listen to the same music you play.
You're listening to it all the time. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
So.
exactly.
All right. Well, we got Drew from the Dead Pigeons here on the show, Off the Beaten Path with me, Ben Merritt. Drew, I had the opportunity to check you guys out about a month and a half ago at the Minocqua Brewing Company. It was kind of the last show of your pseudo residency. You guys were there every month for the entire winter, and I only got the opportunity to go up because of scheduling or something like that. Check you guys out once, but I'm hooked. I'm looking at your schedule. You got some really cool shows coming up in the near future or through October right now. And I think the best way to kind of depict you guys is you're a bluegrass house band on steroids, I'd say.
That's a pretty good description, yeah.
You guys, I mean...
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, no, yeah, it's just kind of a cornucopia of different influences. It's interesting at best.
Yeah, it's you keep the energy up constantly, and with bluegrass there are, like the murder ballads and the slow tunes out there too, but even through that stuff, you guys have this energy about you where you're always pushing through the songs, I mean, you don't feel like you're ever just kind of riding along with it. It always feels like you guys are driving along, I mean, it's a way that when you perform, you kind of hear that you're thinking 3, 4, 5, 6 notes ahead, getting ready for a way to amp that note up.
Oh yeah, we keep up about it's probably about 6 hours of music that we have.
Wow.
At the ready, and we play a lot of dates, so we try to keep ourselves on our toes and switch it up a lot and keep it interesting for ourselves. If we're interested, obviously other people will be interested. So.
Yeah, you can't lackadaisically go through bluegrass. That's not a way to do that.
No, yeah.
Drew from the Dead Pigeons here on Off the Beaten Path. Drew, house band is kind of a good way to describe how you guys got started as well, too. You're kind of a mishmash of 3 or 4 different bands that kind of got together and finally decided to work together.
Yeah, well, actually, it was kind of a weird thing. I was coming out of another band from Minneapolis that did really well called 40 Watt Bulb, which just kind of imploded because of some shady business from other people trying to get involved with us.
Oh, gotta love those guys, right?
Yeah, it was somebody. It literally, like, I got my music stolen and was getting sold all over the place, and it was ugly. There was a lot of lawyers involved, and so I got really burnt. I almost quit, but I decided, like after that band had resolved itself, I decided to just start a weekly, and I picked the hardest bar I could think of to play with just me and a guitar, which was Palmer's Bar. I don't know if you know it in Minneapolis. It's a great bar, but it's a tough place.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I figured if I can survive, just me and a guitar there, and I picked the worst night. I went to the owner and basically said, "What's your worst night?" And he was like, "Oh, Tuesdays. We're even thinking about closing." So,
oh no!
Like I'll take it. And I did that for about it was about 5 years. And during that time, a lot of players came through. People just want to sit in with me. Crowd build. It was a blast. It was a great night for it. And over the course of those 5 years, I met these players, and we just kind of started a project. It was kind of, a fluke, really. It wasn't really a planned thing.
Well, sometimes that's the best way to build something. It's, you're looking for something else, or you're not looking for anything at all, and all of a sudden it all falls together, right?
Yeah, it was perfect. I mean, there's, it's a small bar, so there's no money involved,
right.
Not to really speak of. And so everybody that was involved, we were all there for the same reason, which was, the passion for making music, playing live, and, and it really, it was an interesting way to start. It was quite the spark, and it was, it was almost secondary. It was kind of a weird thing. It was just like nothing was really planned. It wasn't really thought out. It wasn't, buddies in the garage thinking big. It was just, musicians falling together.
Right.
Yeah, it was a cool thing.
Yeah, that's very interesting because it's, you're putting pen to paper and you're putting, instruments in each other's hands. It's got to be right. You can't be forcing anything like that.
Yeah, well, and the really strange thing is, a lot of times with bands or projects, it'll be a group that's, you kind of just think about, put together. It was a really weird thing. It was almost like, 5 years of tryouts, but that wasn't the intent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it was like people would sit in sometimes for even a year.
Yeah.
But then go their own way, and,
Very cool.
This was just the group that kind of clicked.
Very cool stuff, definitely. Drew from the Dead Pigeons here on Off the Beaten Path. And, Drew, we were talking about your high-energy shows and how you guys are, a little bit more than a regular bar band because You play covers, but a lot of it is your own original stuff. You've got 6 hours of material. Obviously, you're going to put your own original things in there. They can check out the albums. We'll talk about those in the album and hopefully an album soon. We'll talk about those in just a second. But I do want to talk about those covers because the medley that you play in there, it's a great little. I think I watched the YouTube video where you said it's a trick for all the drunks that are listening to make them think that you played a bunch of covers. But it's great. Tell us about the medley.
Well, I've been playing professionally now for over 15 years, and that actually really started from kind of a two-piece that we were going around, just kind of playing for money. And I play mainly originals, but eventually you get the drunks coming at you yelling covers, and I just didn't. I have always found it easier to write my own songs than to learn somebody else's. So I didn't know a lot of covers, and I literally sat down one day and I thought, okay, I'm going to learn some covers. And as I was doing it, I realized that a lot of them cross over.
Yeah, a lot of them do sound alike. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them just sound. Yeah, well, and that's kind of the dirty secret with music. People want to. People kind of look at it like it's magic, and it's such a spell. It is. There's something really magical about music, but the reality is there's only so many chords.
Right.
So all the songs, if you change the keys, most of them are really similar. So basically, as a joke, one night we sang like 4 or 5 songs in a row that were all in the same chord progression, and it just kind of tumbled from there. I've been doing it for years now, and it's turned into this epic. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you kind of have to see. And, we throw in, at this point, I don't even know, it's probably over 20 or 30 songs.
Well, yeah, I think
we rotate them, and, yeah, there's a ton of them.
You even had, current pop stuff in there, too. I know that Wrecking Ball was in there, and Blackstreet No Diggity made it in. And actually, I'm gonna include it in the second half of the show here just so that people can kind of get it. But I think it's brilliant, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's a fluke, really. It's just goofing around.
But you do a few full-length covers as well. I know there's a YouTube video of you guys doing a Tom Petty tune. Actually, that was recorded at the Minocqua Brewing as well. Then the song that I liked a lot that you did a cover of, and it's not something that you would anticipate a bluegrass band covering, was the 9 Inch Nails cover that you did.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm an older guy, so that's from my era. That's when I was a kid, was 9 Inch Nails. Well, and it's that even time period's a big influence on me musically, which is funny when you look at what I do. I mean, I'm an acoustic, bluegrassy guy, but it's the same thing where a lot of, I don't know if a lot of people understand that all music is what genre you put it under is really just a cap you put on top.
Mm-hmm.
You can take almost any song and do it, country or, rock or folk or whatever. And my approach with the covers has always basically been if I can make it my own, and it's entertaining to me, that's always kind of how I come up with the covers. And that one in particular, a guy was playing bass with, Brad Smith. We were messing around. We're both older dudes and just stumbled across it and had a blast playing it, so introduced it to the band.
You keep saying older dudes, as in really old. No, I mean, you're probably reasonably close to the same age as me, because 9 Inch Nails was a big influence on me musically as well, and here I am doing a podcast for up-and-coming country songs, so.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm 43, so in this business, it's, I'm the old man.
You're almost ancient, yeah, so.
Yeah, I should be retiring soon.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Although Mick Jagger's never going to retire either, though, so.
No, that's true, yeah. Although they probably should.
Yeah, well, we'll leave that for another podcast, so.
Yeah.
All right. We're here with Drew from the Dead Pigeons on Off the Beaten Path. And again, we talked about the covers, but the main reason why I love you guys is because of your original stuff. The debut album, Even If I Knew, is out. It's been out for a while now. People should be checking it out. Tell us about that one.
It came out a year ago in the spring. And, it was we wound up recording it in this old Polish school in northeast Minneapolis with a buddy of ours, Paul Flynn. He goes by he plays music by the name of Midwest Paul Cook. Fantastic musician, great dude. Yeah, he engineered it. We basically over a weekend in the summer, just kind of threw it out. We play we play so much that it's basically like a live album. I mean, it's 3 days of recording and just kind of put it in the can. And Paul mixed it down. Yeah, we're super happy with it. It turned out great.
Well, I think it matches your guys' sound. I think where you guys really shine is with your live shows. So if you've got an album that kind of reflects how you sound when you're playing music live in a bar or in a brewery or even in a coffee shop or a library, wherever you guys find a place to play, I think you need to have an album that matches that intensity or that vibe that you give out at your live shows.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I'm a huge music fan, so I come from the school of when I go to see a live band and they don't sound anything like their album, I'm disappointed.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that actually has a big influence on how we record. We kind of take the Replacements, approach to it. Not quite that crazy, but yeah, we don't do a lot of takes. We try to make sure that we're just tight on the song, and we did a lot of extra songs for the album that didn't work out, but it was mainly that idea of we'll take a few swings at it. If it don't work out, we'll save it for another album.
Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't work out, or if it does even too, happy surprise, you can put 13 tracks instead of 12 on then.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, cool stuff. But as you said, it came out about a year ago, so that means we're looking forward to a new album from you guys here towards the end of this calendar year, right?
Yeah. Well, we're about half done with one. We got derailed with some other business stuff going on. Business always gets in the way of it, of course.
It's
but
the
we're
worst part.
Done.
The business part is the worst part of the music business, yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't for all that work, it would be fun. Yeah, we got I think we have about 6 songs done, and we're in production with another, I think 6. I'm not quite sure. It should be somewhere around 12 to 15 songs.
Right.
It'll be that same thing of it'll depend on how they turn out, kind of thing.
Right. Well, I mean, that's great. A lot of people are looking forward to it. I know around here in the Midwest, you guys are pretty big. You're big around Minneapolis. Here in the northern portions of Wisconsin, you're big. You're up in the UP as well. Shows on your website are booked through October. So if anybody's looking forward to, catching you anywhere you can, definitely go to their website and check it out. As a matter of fact, Drew, tell us how people can follow along with the Dead Pigeons on Facebook, Twitter, social media, any of that stuff.
I'm kind of dumb with that stuff, but I think I'm pretty sure you can put Dead Pigeons in, and yeah, I know we have a Facebook page and a website, which is just thedeadpigeons.com, and apparently there's a couple other Dead Pigeons now that have cropped up, but I don't think it'll be too hard to confuse. One's a punk band, 16-year-old kids from Texas. And the other one is a Czechoslovakian house music.
Oh.
So it's, yeah.
Right.
So if there's an accent, it's not us.
Well, the Dead Pigeons, it just proves that it's a good name, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, that's another one that just kind of fell on our laps. So.
All right. Well, Drew, thank you very much, sir, for taking some time out and chatting with us here on Off the Beaten Path. Again, it's great to hear you guys, and as a matter of fact, we're just going to listen to some more of the live stuff that I recorded at the Minocqua Brewing Company. All right, sir?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Definitely. There you go. Drew from the Dead Pigeons here on Off the Beaten Path. Let's get back into the music, shall we?
Show me how you do that trick. One that makes me scream. See shade. Must have been asleep for days. Move my lips to breathe her name. Open the night, I found myself alone upon that raging sea. Drown the only girl I know, drown deep inside of me. You sad and lonely, you soft and lonely, you just like heaven.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure, she's gonna go. And we're gonna try a new one on you guys.
Don't hold it against us.
Yeah. Take a watching from the foothills as Mount Gold came down. 16 poor creatures all fenced up and pushed around. So don't want no sheep, gonna help you make a plan. Gonna get you back in the wild once again. The first sheep all scattered, afraid they're gonna die. Goat so big, so scary, had this violence to his eye. Then they got around to say, no, son, I think you're wrong. So much better some farm to come along. CDP just keeps us safe and keeps us warm. This little fence built, keep roping doing us harm. If it weren't for that good farm, I don't know what we do. For all them wolves that we should eat up all of you. Puts out of pasture, we can eat till we're full. Summer heat, man, he's kind, come shears off all the wool. Fits keeps us clean, this cares for us, whatever be the case. The second the old man take it to a better place. And that gold set of Ukraine, all the wolves I see around here, the ones that seem to keep. Always left you not to chase, and never on your feet. You sit up in a big old house, you're using all you. That better place, spending coals at a barbecue. Stand a shot ring out, that gold fell to the ground. Slowly dying, she all gathered around. Said, see, Miss Gold, not good for all I want to do. He even saved us from the wild thoughts of you. His song should change a little bit with you. There's no way, oh my God, could have rolled for me and you.
Hey, thanks.
See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. I wait for you. She's just a small town girl. She's living in her lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Must be your skin, 'cause I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel it's out in mine. It's not my time, it's not my time to wonder. Josie's on a vacation far away. Come on in and talk it over. There's so many things that I wanna when you're standing oh so near. I kinda lose my mind. Yeah, well, she's a real tough cookie with a long history, breaking little hearts like the one in me. Oh, you put another notch in your lipstick case. Better something, put you in your place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. I'll fire away. Find yourself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. All the small things that you care, that you bring. I'll take your risk. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, mama, rock me.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break you off. All you ever did was wreck me.
And I don't need to walk around in circle, walk around in circle, walk around in circle, walk around in. I don't need to walk around in circle, walk around in circle, walk around in circle. And you will be loved, and you will be loved, and you will be loved, and you will be loved.
Where I go, I just don't know. I got to take it slow. When I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my girls.
Cause I like the way you work, yeah. No diggity. I like the way you work, yeah. No doubt.
On your mark, get set, go, let me shoot to the next man in a three-piece suit. I spend all my dough, bring me cutie, shoot shooby-dooby like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I love you when you big jeans, you give me nice dreams, you make me wanna scream, ooh, ooh, ooh. I love what you do, when you do what you do, you make me wanna shoot.
Don't go chasing waterfalls just to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have your way with nothing at all, but I know you've been too fast.
Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Just walk away and slam the door.
Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Tell me how you just like medicine. Be my little baby. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door.
Well, I don't want anybody else. And when I think about you, I touch myself.
Monday, I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't wanna run day, it's just another man.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living unfair. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living unfair.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Life is a mystery. Everyone must
into your house, and I will fall into your arms. Then you will kiss my face and squeeze my head, and I will sing pretty songs. And I will sleep outside your window, girl, 'cause all I can dream about is your bed. Give you anything you want. Honey, other words you said. I remember all the little things. All the little things I wish I could forget. It's like living in a place I used to stay so long ago in some house and haven't been there yet. Rolling little rainbows flow down above the knees. Lots of fun party and laid amongst the trees. You told me you loved me and I believed every word you said. And I kept it all inside my head. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, the whole world fall in love. Walk that. If I could stop the push and shove, what would we do? If I could make one person care, would I even care to? Does anyone even know I'm here, what you're listening to? I can never seem to find any answers. I can never seem to find up and backwards. I can never seem to find anything worth anything at all. Anybody else, you feel all weird, you feel so disconnected. Just your pain, apathy, and fear is all that I collect. No, I'm cool if I don't care. I don't care what you're thinking. Does anyone even know I'm here, what you're listening to? None of this is real, it's just built around you. Don't know how to feel, who gives a fuck about you? How can you even care with no one else around you? None of this is even here, it's just me. Everyone is lonely. 10 billion people in the world, and I feel like I'm the only. 10 billion people in the world, and everyone's in pain. 10 billion people in the world, I guess I close my eyes. I can never seem to find any answer. I can never seem to find up and back. I can never seem to find anything worth anything at all. If you're weird, if you're so disconnected, just your pain, apathy, and fear is all that I fled. No more cool if I don't care. I don't care what you're thinking. Does any of you even know I'm here? What you're listening to? None of this is real, it's just built around. Don't know how to feel, what gives a fuck about it? How do you even get with no one else around you? None of this even here, it's just me. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me. Me. It's just me. Well, I had a match, but she had a lighter. I had a flame, but she had a fire. I was bright, but she was much brighter. I was high, but she was the sky. Oh, babe, I was bound for Mexico. Oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. Oh, well, I don't know much about Cinco de Mayo. I'm not really sure what it's all about. But you say you want me, but I don't believe it. I say I need you, but you got your doubts. Oh, baby, I was bound for Mexico. Oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. Oh, 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 oh.
Hey, do you know a band that I don't? Please tell me that you do, because there's so many great musicians out there that I have no idea who they are, but I want to remedy that. I want to know every country music band in the country, and the best way to do that is for you to tell me who you're listening to. OTBP Podcast on Twitter. Also find OTBP Podcast on Facebook and OTBP Podcast at gmail.com to spread the love of some of the bands that you're digging on all across the country right here on Off the Beaten Path with me, Ben Merritt.